This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next
So
one.
when you have a run of some bad movies or mediocre movies or whatever, I don't know what you do. I find a palate cleanser. I find something that I know is good. Hopefully something I haven't seen in a while, but it kind of refreshes me. That choice was No Country for Old Men. A great film, okay? I want to give you my take on this film. This film is probably still underrated, even though it was recognized and well respected. The Coen Brothers, probably one of their best magnum opus. Magnum opus, is it fair to say that? I don't know if is that a thing. We do that. Roger Deakins does the cinematography. Tommy Lee Jones, Javier Bardem, who you see here, Josh Brolin. They hit everything out of the park.
Is something wrong?
With what?
With anything.
You don't know what you're talking about. What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say. We need to know what we're calling it for here.
You need to call it.
Yeah.
You stand to win everything. Call it.
Javier Bardem's character is this hitman who, he kills a cop, and here we see him doing this coin toss with this gas station attendant who doesn't understand what's even going on. And in the trailer, then you cut to Josh Brolin's character, who basically wanders across like a drug deal gone wrong, and then he's basically a man on the run with this cash and stuff. He shouldn't have taken, man. Everyone's out to get you now. You feel so sucked up into their world, man. It's so incredible. This film is just phenomenal. So much of it. He uses this sort of like high compression device, which is kind of like the kind of thing you would use to put down animals. Like you can use it to put down a livestock by hitting them in the head with this thing. So it's supposed to be, more humane. It's incredible. Some of the different sequences, it's very stylistic. It's very interesting. It just breezes by with this realistic characters, what's going on. Here's a quick shot of Llewelyn, played by Brolin, with his wife going, listen, man, I got to leave. Go to your mom. Stop talking, blah, blah, blah. I think this is just phenomenal, right? Kelly MacDonald plays the wife. I think that 90-something% of this movie is like perfection. All the things that are working. Now, the book and these source materials, I understand it really centers around Tommy Lee Jones' character. And that's kind of like this very last little piece. As things kind of wrap up and you end up with what actually happens with Llewelyn in this hotel, how everything kind of transpires with him trying to get back to his wife, and obviously who got there first, the hitman, blah, blah. So the problem is that last little bit, because it's about this guy. And I have to be honest, I don't really care about this guy. I feel like we should have had more of him along the way to be the representative of the audience going through the journey more. I didn't connect to him as much. So this very end of this movie, because this is the star of the movie. Oh my gosh, he is so amazing in this film. Oh my gosh, he's so good. And he's creepy, he's eerie, he's dangerous. It's just, he is everything you can possibly imagine, all rolled into one. I don't even know how to put into word. He would be among the best villains of all time, in my opinion. This film won Oscars, for the Coen Brothers. That won Oscars for him. He's treated as a supporting actor for this, but I mean, obviously, it's kind of odd how this is sort of like constructed. So Tommy Lee Jones / Josh Brolin is really, they're really the stars, I guess. But yeah, he is just epic in this movie.
Just how well do you know Chigurh?
Compared to what? The bubonic plague? Yeah, he's a psychopathic killer, but so what?
I didn't mention Woody Harrelson. He's also sort of like a skilled hitman as well. That's kind of been caught up into this and what's going on. He's been kind of thrown in the scene. It is kind of funny because you feel like there's this major tonal shift as they're going to be put into odds with one another, yet it doesn't go as you would expect. And I think that is a great twist and a great piece that kind of makes the film work even more so. Brolin is really fantastic. I know that it's sort of like overshadowed because Bardem's character is so good, but Josh Brolin is just phenomenal. He actually got injured, so what they did is when they shot him on that shoulder, it's like that's actually where his injury is. So it kind of worked out, but he actually had an injury after he'd cast for the role. So it's a funny little story that he has shared, and but yeah, delivers epically. So as I say, it's sort of like the very end of everything that kind of plays out that kind of loses it for me. Not that it knocks the film down a ton for me or anything like that. It just doesn't stay at like the 9.5 that it should. It doesn't stay at like the 4.5. It's like we're right there. We're right there at like 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. And the problem is just that last little nugget. See, the 10 scale gives me the leeway that I want here so I can give it a 9. I just don't know that I can go 9.5. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a real tricky line of greatness. And it's just that last little bit that keeps it from perfection. But what it does is it makes me happy. And it put a smile on my face because after watching some movies that were not very good, it was great to watch something that I really, really enjoyed. And there is another film that I actually watched and enjoyed, but I need to do a whole video on that because that's another really kind of hot take. And I know this is a bit of a hot take on No Country for Old Men because it probably is and should be on people's, best of movies of all time kind of thing. I get it. It's going to be a favorite for folks. I mean, I that wouldn't surprise me. It is. It's so well done. Like I said, I think there's a weird tonal change there. We're going to just focus on that sheriff. And he's talking to the wife and kind of what does it all mean? And I get all that, man. I do. I get it. But it's sort of like the last little piece that we just kind of lose a little bit from it all. That's all. That's all. I don't know where you guys come down on that because that's a tricky one for me. I love it a lot, but just shy of greatness. It's so good. it. How do I put it into words, man? I don't know. It's tough because sometimes when things are really bad or really this good, it's hard to kind of articulate that line of where they kind of land. I would still say it would be on my best movies of all time list. It's just not going to be as high for me as it would be for other people. There you go. That's my explanation. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed our pop talk. I clip these out so each movie will get its own review. Have a good time just kind of catching up with you, showing little clips in between, kind of fleshes out what I'm talking about. I've enjoyed that process and be able to do something with you that we can kind of engage back and forth on some of these and love your thoughts and recommendations and suggestions. Where we're trying to check off a few of those that I kind of have gotten, try to get caught up on some of these other projects and things that I've been working on. So, but thanks for watching. I am Pops.
An innocent man who found a fortune. Deadly stranger.
I'm looking for Llewelyn Moss. They won't quit.
He won't neither.
Now,
Where's this?
there's no turning back. There's no movie like No Country for Old Men. Rated R. In select theaters this Friday. Everywhere. November 21st.